So everybody's back from the Human Library broadcast room. So let's have some feedback. So are the books going to talk, or are the listeners or the ones who have read the book talk? Come on. So
let the listeners.
Okay, listeners. So just raise your hand so then I can get each one of the listener in and they can speak. Anyone who'd like to share? Okay. Pankaj ji is going to say. So let's hear Pankaj. Yes, Pankaj, go ahead.
Doc, I think बहुत जबरदस्त सेशन है और बड़ी हमारी बदकिस्मती है कि ये बच्चों को और क्रिमिनल्स को सिखाई नहीं जाती. आई थिंक वो एक बहुत अच्छा स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है. हमारी सोसाइटी बहुत अच्छी बन जाएगी. आप डिटैच होके खुद को अगर ऑब्जर्व करना शुरू कर देंगे, ये इतनी पावरफुल टेक्निक है. सो सिंपल. इट टेक्स प्रैक्टिस. बस एक चीज इसमें है कि कोई आपकी लाइफ में एक आदमी आपका हाथ पकड़ने वाला जरूर चाहिए. जब तक वो नहीं होगा तब तक अकेले करने में बहुत मुश्किल होगी. इन माय केस इट हैज बीन माय मॉम. और थैंक यू वेरी मच. ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग और कॉन्सेप्ट और सेशन रहा है वापस लेके आने के लिए कैसे खुश रहा जाए.
Lovely, very nice. Okay, Subi would like to say. She also was a reader.
Yeah. In fact, I also had some moments of happiness in solitude, but there was always a doubt and there was some apprehension. Maybe I'm a misfit and all. But Sriza was a wonderful book, and she cleared all the doubt. And after hearing her experience of solitude and happiness, I know that I'm on the right path. There is nothing to be afraid of. Like she said, ki bungee jumping, before you come to the edge, there is a fear. But once you jump, then there is only adrenaline rush and the happiness that you experience. So
Lovely.
It was nice. She had cleared certain doubts.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, who else is going to go? Haath uncha kariye, please. Yes, Kashmira, go ahead. The rest of you can mute.
Okay. कनेक्ट नहीं होंगे. हो जाते हैं. मेरे साथ हो जाते हैं. मैंने किए थे. मेरे वाले नहीं किए होंगे. वो गुड्डो.
Okay, so now I want Kashmira to unmute and talk.
Yeah. She was an amazing book, like an ideal, you could have such a young person. And ma'am, I'm going to take her name because she really deserves that. Hena, okay. And you and Shrija did speak about it when you all started. Ma'am, to come out of a trauma and then have something like the self-love, self-talk, and achieve a purpose of being happy in your life. And, to evolve, hats off to her, ma'am. It was really a learning lesson that you can be like that. She didn't make herself a victim, but she grew out of it so beautifully. And we all wished her much more happiness and add more happiness to herself.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Very nice.
She was really wonderful.
Okay, so
yes,
here's the
ma'am.
Here we go, hearts to Henna. Yeah. Shalina was also in the same
I want hearts.
room.
Give me more hearts.
No, ma'am. I had a lovely book. I'll also take her name, Hashmita.
Oh.
And so loving, so giving. But somewhere, after 23 years of her marriage, she did realize that she needs love for her own self, and she did separate, but she separated with so much grace and no complaints, and taught her children also that it's the husband wife who's separating, not the parents, So that was so lovely. And she's really happy now. She separated after 23 years, and now she's living her life on her own terms. And currently she's saying, I'm traveling so much. This was my dream. And she's really, really happy. So that taboo of a divorcee and the taboo of all those, stigma and all that, she has given a complete new expression and perspective to it, and such a graceful thing, even in separation, there is so much grace and so much happiness. So I received so many insights. A lovely book, Hasmita. Thank you so much. Thank
Lovely
you so much.
Hashmita. So let's give her a lot of hearts and
Thank you.
lot of
Thank you
love.
so much.
Lot of
Thank
love
you.
to Hashmita.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else as a reader would like to share, or I'm going to get one or two books to share then? Okay, Yachna, go ahead.
So, so this is about the human library concept. First of all, whenever I'm a reader, I always feel कि I share my life with so many people all the time. I don't know why is it so. कि मुझे तो लगता है कि the whosoever is sharing their story, ये तो मेरी story भी है. And somewhere it happened today also. Like whatever our book, if I'm allowed to say, I don't know. So say her name. So it was like her journey, though very generalized, but very often I was able to relate to her because I felt it was happening with me also very, at many point of times. So I think it's the, like we all, through our pains and troubles, we all share our, in our journey, we all share our pains and troubles. The story may be different, but I think the main essence is same for all of us. So thank you so much, ma'am, for this. And my book for that. So it's an assurance for me. Okay, I'm not the only one. So that's also a big relief for me.
Lovely.
Thank
Very
you.
nice, Yachna. Thank you. Okay, Ritu. Ritu's raised her hand. Yes, Ritu. Unmute karo beta aur bolo.
हाँ जी. Yeah, ma'am. Just
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. So, ma'am, I love listening to my book. In fact, again, I would compliment her because at such a young age, she's been able to figure out, which we are still trying to, so it's all about self-love. That I learned from her that, it's okay. There's a detachment with attachment, and we need to draw boundaries self, which was amazing. And we have to keep forgiving, and we have to just think about spreading love, and see the pure soul within the person rather than see them as people. The moment we put a relationship to it, and our expectations come, are raised, and that is where we go wrong, because we feel, oh, that's my father, so they are supposed to do this, and okay, my husband, my child. But when you see just a soul there who's on their own journey, the expectations go. So that was really wonderful. And I don't know whether my book would want, but again, Ruchika, thank you so much. Today learned a lot from you. And saw her after a long time, ma'am. So that is it. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Very nice, Ritu. Absolutely. And I'm also happy that Ruchika became a book. Yeah. I think she needed to ventilate and speak. So that was wonderful. Yeah. Any one or two books who'd like to say something about their experience of being a book? Anyone? Anyone who was a book and would like to express? Come on, now it's your time to talk a little bit about being a book. Chaliye, the names that were said, Shrija, Ruchika.
Yeah. So I could just say that, I could feel one with the readers, because I could see and feel the same fear that I had initially was also very much in them. So it was like, it was so good to share it, because when you know that it's like a shared feeling, and then coming out of it, the journey is also pretty similar. And I could share the poem that I always hide. I never share that poem. It is written in one of the blogs which can never be found in my name. So it was great fun to share that poem with them. And that, courage came to me to actually share it with others too. So thank you so much, the readers. Thank you.
Wonderful. Hashmita, go ahead.
Yeah, I loved every moment today in this session. Today was my first session. I just attended it today itself. So initially I was really very nervous because I didn't know what the protocol would be or how it has to be, And then when you were allotting rooms also, I was little, there were so many misgivings in my mind that I don't know how to take it forward. But then I said, it's okay. We are all human beings. सब मेरे जैसे तो हैं, so it's okay. Even if I fumble, it is okay. That's all right. So I just gave, and speaking about your own experiences, it came very naturally. You don't have to think twice about what has happened in your life. And, actually, yeah, my readers were very good. They were so sweet. And especially their queries or what they were asking. So I felt that to be very relevant, and I felt that their connect to my story also. Also, I got this opportunity to share my perspective about what a divorce or a separation is. Usually, it is carried with bitter feelings or with some stigma or taboo, or yeah, because each one's situation is different. Everybody goes through a different situation. So
True.
I got to give I think from my perspective, I was able to connect to them. Yes, I loved it. Thank you so much.
Lovely, very nice, very nice. Yeah. I think something that she said is also very important. And most of you felt that, the person who's reading is also like me, right?
Yeah.
So we are all same. We have the same
Yes.
emotions, same feelings, same fears, same pain, right? I mean, we are not cats and dogs, right? We are all human beings. So we all have the same anxieties that we all go through. So I think once you understand that the opposite person is just like me,
Yes.
I think both
Absolutely.
fears can start dropping, right?
Yes,
Wonderful,
ma'am.
yeah.
All that. And we could relate everything. Like even other
Yeah.
readers also said they could relate with their books. So I think most of the human emotions are all same, We
Correct.
all connect at all levels, ma'am.
Absolutely. So I think that was wonderful. We've had a super human library today. About 40, 45 people joined in. That's really amazing. And we had some really interesting books this time, each one of them wanting to explore themselves. Like, you all said, the book said themselves that as they were heard, they felt the same emotion like maybe the listeners were feeling. So that sense of oneness was definitely felt by the books also.
Yes.
So that's awesome, wonderful. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining the Human Library today.
Thank you.
And hope
Thank
for our
you.
next Human Library, we'll have some interesting theme that also will be explored. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
you.
much,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, so
Thank you.
much.
Everyone.